सो लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग का मतलब क्या है? बोरोइंग्स दैट यू हैव टू रीपे टू द लेंडर after a period of 12 months, and that is your long term borrowing. Long term borrowing, something that you have taken a loan from IDBI, ICICI or IFCI or SDFC or any of these lenders for a project, and this loan is to be repaid to them over next 10 years. So since this loan is to be paid to them over next 10 years, and that is why it is known as long term borrowing. Then you have something which is known as deferred tax liability. It is slightly technical, but let me explain this to you. See, many times what happens, a profit making company or a loss making company gets merged into profit making company. So there's a company called X. It has got carried forward losses of 100 crore. Of 100 crore. This company is getting merged into Y, which is profit making. Now, since this company is getting merged into Y, because of this loss of 100 crore, Y will not have to pay tax to the extent of the loss of 100 crore in the year of the merger or thereafter. So this is a temporary gain that Y will get because of this merger. Ultimately, in future, this tax Y will have to pay in future, and that is why this is the deferred tax liability. So this amount that you see here, deferred tax liability, इसका मतलब ये है कि कंपनी ने पास्ट के किसी लॉस की वजह से टैक्स बेनिफिट ले उठाया और वो टैक्स बेनिफिट कंपनी को आगे फ्यूचर में पे करना है, एंड दैट इज योर deferred tax liability. Other long term liabilities का मतलब कैसे? We have understood borrowing. Other long term liabilities, let's say for example, you have a company in Germany, and from whom you have purchased a plant and equipment worth 20 crore, and as per the contract that you have signed with this company in Germany, this 20 crore you have to pay in the third year. Right? So this is a long term liability. It's not a borrowing, it's not a loan that you have taken. It is a liability on account of property, plant and equipment that you have bought, imported from them. So which is going to be paid after a period of 12 months, and that is 3 years in this case, and that is your long term liabilities. Then you have long term provisions. uh, I would try to explain I am sure. Can somebody tell me what do you understand by provision? Anyone? There can be a short term provision, there can be long term provision. How do you understand by the term provision?
We will